Say, Daddy plays video games.
Daddy plays video games.
Hey guys, Kyy here with some Knights of Pen and Paper 2. And now, not necessarily a game that I would frequent on my channel, but I learned about this game when I played Knights of Pen and Paper, the original, on my iPhone. And the reason I love this game, well, there's a lot of reasons I love this game, and I'm going to count the ways here. Now, number one, it's published by Paradox. I love any game that's published by Paradox. I think they're an amazing company. They've supported me on my channel for 3 years. And I think they've done a great job. And for the record, this video is sponsored by GamesPlanet, who actually passed along this key, and it's on a super deep discount right now on their website. It's just for pittance, so it's a super fun game to pick up. I think 6 or 7 hours into this game. And it seems like a game that you would not invest that kind of time in, but it actually has a lot of depth for being this kind of 8-bit, indie RPG kind of game. And I've played D&D in the past, not extensively, and I played more Shadowrun than D&D, but this game feels kind of like that, but not, in the sense that it's like a turn-based. You have these classes, you have these skill sets that are kind of quasi like you're in a campaign, but then it's like you pick a cheerleader or a hippie or a jock and to play these characters, and they have funny comments. It's super funny, like most Paradox games. It's actually developed by Kyy Games, published by Paradox. And so it's really funny, really immersive, funny little storyline. At one point, spoilers, you get to the point where you're supposed to fight this boss, but the boss happens to be like an old edition character and you're second edition character, and it's this battle of like, what edition are you and what powers you have. Anyway, dude, it's a ton of fun. It's in the, I'll let the game play in the background like I did the last one. I think this mission is to help this thief get some shoes so he can be sneaky, because that's a thing. But yeah, link down in the description below if you guys want to pick it up. It's it's very positive on Steam. I think it's like 300 ratings, very positive. So if you gauge reviews by games, or if I have anything that I say that you do appreciate, go buy, pick it up, and it's for sale pretty cheap at GamesPlanet. But more than anything, I wouldn't feature a game like this if, number one, it wasn't terrible and don't buy it, or number two, it's super fun and buy it. It's actually still installed on my Steam. I fired it up, play it for a half hour, 45 minutes once in a while whenever I can. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.